Hello, and welcome to Rain's Cryptids, Myths, and Folklore. I'm your host, Rain, and today we are going to learn what we can about this cryptid. So let's begin. And today we're going to talk about the Thunderbird. The Thunderbird has been passed down throughout the Native Americans for a very long time. It is known from Canada to Alaska and even down to Central America. It's not just one tribe, it has been through many of them, like the Algonquins, the Ojibwe, Menominee, Siouan, and many more. My apologies if I mispronounced. Ojibwe have some historical dating of somewhere between 1250 to 1400 CE. Now, not only the Native Americans saw it, but as the pioneers moved westward through America, had sightings of these large birds as well. Its wingspan can be 15 to 30 feet across. The one sighting of recent was thought to have had a 20-foot wingspan. In some, they say it is black with red eyes. Others say it had more of an eagle look. I'm wondering if it was two different cryptids or more of the cousins thing. Some natives believe it shot lightning out of its eyes, and with a clap of its wing, it could create thunder, and rain rolls off its back. Some said it was colorful as well. From the sightings I have heard of, a recent one was seen in daylight while the other hid in a thunderstorm. With the Native Americans, they believe it created the thunderstorm, but I wonder if it just used the storms to travel while hunting. I mean, something that large would have a hard time hiding from its prey. In the sighting, it was grabbing sheep in the storm. When they saw it, they described it as being eagle-like with a bit of reptilian skin in areas. Okay, let's talk about the fact that some think it was just a pterodactyl left over from the dinosaurs. I do believe we did have leftovers that survived, but I do not believe they are the Thunderbirds. But they were also around as well, just less mysterious. They were doing their usual thing. There are areas that aren't hugely popular and still hold lots of secrets, along with cave systems that can go anywhere. Yes, I know technology should detect them, but of course, if those that don't want us to know, they wouldn't tell us. But if they are using thunderstorms to hide, then we wouldn't see them so easily. It's possible there may not be many left for us to see, either from the fact that it's too hard for them to nest, or there never was very many. There are the magical ways as well. The natives say that's how they were. They could be using portals, or a type of portal inside the thunderstorms to come in and out of our plane. I know most don't believe the portal theory, but I have heard way too many sightings on missing people with weather anomalies that are never found again. People who went missing found over 10 miles away with no way of getting that far, especially children. Now, if we look at the weather anomalies, I am not saying they all were taken by Thunderbirds, but the portal in the weather anomaly could be the factor. Most of the time, the people taken with these weather anomalies are usually, if found after a long time, of course they had died, in spots that had been searched when they went missing, and nothing was there before. So, the portal idea with the Thunderbird is not far-fetched. Now, we also have the cave systems for them as well. But I don't believe this is it for the Thunderbird, with them being flyers. With other cryptids, yes, it's a possibility. There are many ways this could go, when the mystical ways are involved, of course. And please don't discount them. And remember, you are an animal like all these cryptids. We just lost our way. I know this one is really short, but some of these cryptids are either leaving this plane or just going extinct. And please remember, just because it isn't plastered all over the news doesn't mean it doesn't exist or isn't possible, especially since I wouldn't believe what the news tells me anyway. Be safe out there and watch out for those thunderstorms. You never know what could be watching you in it. Please like and subscribe. Share as well. And if you have a sighting that you would like to share, please email me. My email is in the descriptions below. All that I share on video will be done anonymously. Also, if you have a cryptid that you would like for me to do a video on, please leave a comment or email me. Now, it's time for Superstition for Thought. And today's thought is saying bless you after sneezing. The origins of bless you is somewhat uncertain. Some say it's from 500 AD, the Christian era. Some say it's from the Great Plague of the 17th century. But most agree it was mostly to ward off illness or evil entering your body. Constantinople of 540 CE had a plague that lasted 8 years, even killing a pope. 50 years later, in 590 CE Rome, a plague hit and many were freaked out. The new pope said he needed to calm the people down and convince them the illness could be treated with the power of prayer. On February 16, 600, he issued a papal decree ordering every good Catholic to say God bless you when you sneezed. Of course, people thought that sneezing was a sign of illness, or at the time, the plague. But of course, this is the narrative that was bestowed to us for it. So, as early as 77 CE, elders had you doing blessings for sneezes, but they also had you giving a salute as well. The ancient Greeks, pre-religion, had you give a blessing or prayer to Zeus. Throughout the world, we all have a blessing or prayer for a sneeze. Most of the rest are not bless you, but to your health. And most all predate religion. A little added bonus, the so-called father of medicine, Hippocrates, did believe sneezing was beneficial. As it seems, sneezing cures the most dreaded of all conditions, the hiccups. So, if you get the hiccups, sneeze. And if you are around someone sneezing, either tell them bless you or to your health, and maybe give a salute for good measure. And that's what I have for this Superstition for Thought. Thank you for joining me for this cryptid journey. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next week.